Now, this is my food processor. I am not a grater, as I said, with my hand because I don't like it. And I think that I've come to the age now where I don't need to do that. So I am going to I'm just going to put my seasonings in here first and let them mix up. So I have my green onions. Oh, and then I have an onion here as well. I love pudding, but I don't get to do it very often. I do it probably, I don't know, maybe once or twice a year. So I'm good at, and I love to, like, what I love to do is, I know that they'll always say too much talking, but this is what this channel is all about. I don't just come on and do recipes. I am a storyteller. I tell stories. This is how this channel started, and this is how I've always been. But I remember, I don't even remember what I was going to say now. But anyway, pudding, last time I did the pudding for you, that was probably about 2 or 3 years ago on this channel. And I told y'all at the time, I wasn't sure where the pudding had originated. But, you know, I did some research. And this whole thing, because what we used to do in the beginning was we used to put it in the belly, in like pig belly. But that's when, you know, that's a long time ago. So we used to put it in the pig belly. And then to color it as well, we used to use the pig blood, but it originated from the Europeans. The Europeans brought it to the Caribbean. But what they used to do is, you know what, I decided to put the whole onion. Ooh, the onion have my eyes. What they used to do is stuff the belly with fat, like the fat and the different things from the meat. And I guess they probably used to season it, I don't know. But Barbados is the place that we started doing it with sweet potato. And I thought that was so fascinating because I got that from Google. We are the ones that started using the sweet potato. And that was so awesome to me because I guess the Caribbean people didn't think that using the fat and all that was very healthy. So they used something a little bit more healthier. So that is the history of the sweet potato. When I come to do the sauce for you, if you wanted to see that, then I will give you the history of the sauce. But we are going to have some noise now. Oops. I guess it would be nice to plug it in, right? It would be nice. All my herbs are all chopped up, so I don't have to like cut them up or anything like that. And then what I will do, they look really nice too. What I will do, if you want to put some sweet pepper or something like that in this, you are welcome to do that. I don't, because I always believe that less is more. So I really don't. I just do it the way how I know how to do it. And because I'm such a picky eater, I might do it another way and then it doesn't tastes very good. So I don't like to waste food. For those of you that know that, I know I don't like to waste food. So we have a little bit of water here. So I'm just going to put a little bit of water so to help it to mix. And then we'll keep some noise again. All right, so I have some parsley already cut up. And some parsley, and then I'll be putting some thyme in there as well. Yeah, I love it when my parsley is all thing. So for those of you that don't know how you pull the thyme off, you just hold it like this, all right? And then you pull it against the grain. So you pull it the opposite way and it comes right off, right? So we are just gonna put this thyme right in here. And then I'm going to finish the rest of my potatoes. And then I'm going to show you what we're going to do next. And something I wanted to share as well for those of you that are new to this channel. Thyme stem is very hard. So try not to put the stem in there. Otherwise, you're going to get a hard piece of stuff in your mouth, okay? Just put the actual thyme. So I put some in there, but I'm going to also put some in the food processor. Okay, I have my other stuff here now. This is just some cinnamon. I have some butter. This is 4 ounces of butter because you need some kind of fat in there so that could be nice and moist. Then I have my brown sugar. I have my salt. This is a little bit of molasses because molasses gives it really nice flavor. This is some gravy browning that I have in the molasses bottle. So I'm going to explain to you about the gravy browning. All right, so I'm just going to put this in the microwave for like 30 seconds or so. So that could just melt down a little. So this is our potato, all grated. All right. I'm gonna use this spoon. I'm gonna feel for any big chunks because sometimes the food processor doesn't finish it fully. So I'm just gonna put my butter in. I'm gonna put in some and then test it because this is 4 ounces of butter, and the butter that I'm using is this. What is it? Irish butter, grass-fed Irish butter. So then I am going to put, I have a tablespoon here, but I'm going to put half tablespoon of salt in here. I'm going to put, I didn't want a lot of things to wash this morning, so I just decided to take everything out. I think this is a cup of sugar. So, because you need to put sugar, that I put a cup of sugar. I love pudding. This is gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. Then I'm putting about a tablespoonful of the molasses. So that is about a tablespoonful. Then cause as I said to you earlier, in the old days we used to use pig blood to get the color, but these days we use gravy browning. So this gravy browning, I put in some and then I would check it and I would put some more. This gravy browning makes things pretty brown. So, and the thing about it, I think last year was the first time I saw gravy browning up here, and it wasn't even called gravy browning, it was called burnt sugar or something like that. And I said, wow, let me try this. Then I realized all it is gravy browning. The next thing that I'm gonna do, you can put some nutmeg in this if you want, but I'm not gonna put some nutmeg today. So I'm gonna use a half tablespoon of the cinnamon, because cinnamon is just so good for you. And I just put a video up on my channel talking about cinnamon. Not this channel, I put it up on the Naturals channel, but I'm thinking of putting it on this one as well. So I just talking to y'all like if y'all were my buddies in the kitchen with me. So don't think that I'm talking too much. Don't send me a message saying too much talking, because that's what this channel is all about. All right. That is it for now for the pudding. I'm going to taste it. You know what it needs? It needs a little bit more sugar, a little bit more salt, because this is a lot. I didn't even check to see how much it was, but this thing has. So we'll put a little bit more sugar. Just remember, when it bakes, the sugar is going to melt down. It's going to become sweeter. So. And a little bit more of the salt, and that is dark enough. I'm not going to do it any darker. Little bit more of the spice, and that's what I always say. That's my slogan. You could put in, but you can't take out. So you see how I put more things in there after I tasted it. Well, things like these I would definitely take. I tasted it again and I realized, you know what? This really needs some pepper, because the pudding is supposed to be a little spicy. So these are some Scotch bonnet peppers. The first time I put habanero. Habanero is not very as hot as the Scotch bonnet, so I'm going to just put some Scotch bonnet pepper in there. I'm not going to put too much because then my daughter is going to be saying, oh, it's too much pepper. So I have my butter here. I'm going to take a little piece of this and I'm going to grease my pan, okay? This is the pan that I'm going to be using. Awesome. Family, this tastes so good. Now you could taste the spice, you could taste everything in it. So we're gonna just put this in our pan to bake. You know, if you wanted to put it in a steamer, you could. My gran used to have a steamer, and she used to put hers in a steamer. But I don't have a steamer, so I'm putting mine in the oven. And I'm going to let this stay and just bake. It is so good. Foil over that so that that could steam is good. So I'm going to put the stove on 350. And when our pudding is all done, I will be right back with you. So this is going right in the oven. Okay, family, our pudding is all done. So I'm just gonna take out a little bit. Now, what it has to do, it has to cool, right? It has to cool. When it cools, it's gonna get a lot harder. But I don't mind. I like it warm. I'll take out some now. And as I said, it's gonna get harder as it cools. But our pudding is all done. And then we are gonna put some sauce there on that. Well, not sauce, I keep saying sauce, but some chicken feet and some, that's it. Put some more. Then I put a little bit of juice on top. All right. My mouth is watering. So I'm just gonna let that cool. When it cools, it's gonna be good. But this is our pudding and sauce. And now I am going to taste this for you. It is beginning to cool a little. It is good. Not too hot. Not too spicy. Very good. Let me taste. It was really good. Let me taste the chicken feet. A lot of people don't like chicken feet, but I grew up on chicken feet. I didn't like it when I was younger though, but I accustomed seeing it being cooked. So it is really, 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 really good. Very soft. Very soft. Everything tastes wonderful. So if you like this recipe, consider subscribing to the channel and give me a thumbs up. And because you're gonna get a lot more of In the Kitchen with Annie, which could be anything, because as you can see, I was just going in the kitchen to make this, so I just brought you in with me. So it's nothing that was really planned. So continue to spread the love and let your light shine. And thank you so much for watching.